We hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. I know we did. I should have my Penny Hardaway jersey on that I got from him, but
I should have my Kelsey jersey on.
Yeah, we should have our Christmas gifts on, but we don't. But we're gonna give you Detroit versus Dallas. How about this game, man?
Big game, man. Both teams are currently in the playoffs and are actually going to be in the playoffs as they've locked.
Can they meet each other in the playoffs, or are they two different conferences? I don't.
They can't meet each other in the playoffs because Detroit is 11-3, and the Cowboys are also 11-3. Okay. And the only way they could is if Detroit had the 4th seed, as in they were the worst division winner, and that can't happen because
the Bucks will be that. Ooh, so we're looking at a Cowboys Tampa game, huh?
I don't know if I can buy tickets to the Cowboys game. This video better hit up. You go.
All right. This video gets 50 subscribers. That's right, subscribers.
By the time the Cowboys play
in Tampa, if they play the first round, we will go to this Cowboys and Bucks playoff game if that's what it comes out to. But this video needs to get 50 subscribers for that to happen, all right? So we got to blow it up. We got to post on Instagram. 50 subscribers for us to see the Cowgirls get beat down by Baker Mayfield. How about that?
Once again, subscribe to our channel. If we hit 50 subscribers on our channel, by the time that this game starts, where the Cowboys are playing the Bucks, we will be there in attendance, and we will have that video for you.
Yes, we will. All right, we're going to give you one prop each and our score prediction. Fantasy player, EJ's not feeling well, so we're going to get this quick wrapped up just like your Christmas gifts. All right, so for my prop for this this one-headed Saturday matchup, I'm going to go Jared Goff under 261.5 pass yards. Cowboys only allow 184 pass yards a game to opponents. At home, they allow 202.9 pass yards a game to opponents, and Goff failed to get 260 last week versus a weak Vikings secondary, whereas the Dallas secondary is one of the best as of late, along with the D-line being one of the best overall in the league. Goff on the road this year has only gone under this mark 3 out of 8 times, okay? He has gone over this mark only 3 out of 8 times. That's terrible. Okay, where the teams were Tampa, Baltimore, and LA Chargers. But he struggled very bad versus the Bears and last week versus the Minnesota Vikings. Maybe if this game was in Detroit, I'd hit the over on this. But it is in Dallas. Goff won't break 260, maybe not even 230. I don't think, and isn't for a rough game. Cowboys average 2.9 sacks a game, and Goff has been sacked 28 times this year. Take the Goff under on pass yards. Right now, it is at 261. By the time this comes out, it might be at 263 or 258. Take the under on it.
Cool. I was a little skeptical about the prop until you said they allow opponents under 180 yards and then under 200 yards at home. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I like that prop, and Jared Goff isn't too good against the Cowboys. I picked him up last year because my quarterback was on a bye, and I lost by 2 points in fantasy football. Jared Goff had -2 points. I could have just not picked up a quarterback.
Can we not talk about losing by 2 points in fantasy football because of a quarterback?
Yeah. They should just get rid of it. I don't know why fantasy football got it. Benefit us more. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so that brings you to my prop. CeeDee Lamb, over 90.5 receiving yards. The Lions give up an average of 177 yards per game to just the wide receiver position alone. Also, CeeDee Lamb averages 104 receiving yards per game while at home. That is 14 yards over what this line is set at. The Lions' defense is very strong against the run, and the Lions' offense puts up a lot of points, which makes for the opponent to be throwing the ball and going through the air, which the Cowboys are going to have to do with CeeDee Lamb. Also, the Lions' defense is very banged up on the back end, as they've lost multiple starters on the back end, and they traded their starter, Jeff Okudah, to the Falcons in the beginning of the year, so they already were weak to begin with. I think CeeDee Lamb goes over this mark in an at-home game where the Cowboys' offense is a little more potent, And the over-under for this game is 53.5, which just is a very positive game script for a number one wide receiver on a team that is favorited by 6.5 points.
Would you favor this if CJ was playing?
Ooh.
Because CJ had a pretty good game against CD last year on the Eagles.
Yeah, no,
He was locking him down.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. We beat him twice.
Is he coming back for the playoffs or no?
Once.
Or is he done for the season?
He can come back to playoffs because he had the same injury as GenZFanatics, and GenZFanatics may come back for playoffs. I saw a picture on Instagram of him practicing.
Okay.
I don't know if that's recent.
I hope he comes back.
Yeah, I love CJ Gardner-Johnson.
I don't know why y'all didn't want to give him a deal.
Hey, we gave him more money than what he got now, but he chose not to take it. So
it's probably because his car got stolen in Philadelphia.
It has nothing to do with it.
He don't feel safe there no more.
Enough money to get plenty of cars.
I mean, to be honest, Detroit is worse area than Philadelphia is, so I'm not putting it all together, but it's weird. To our score prediction, Lions versus Cowboys, man. You know, I hate to say this. I really hope I'm wrong on this. Like, if this is a game I get wrong on my pick'em sheet, I'll be happy. I got the Cowboys winning this game 31-27.
Ooh.
So, Cowboys are coming off one of the most disappointing losses of the year in Miami. I mean, that game was just... it is laughable. I mean, it is... That last 2 minutes of that game is purely laughable.
They got multiple chances in that game.
It is laughable. It is laughable. Cowboys should have won that game without a doubt. But they usually ball out the game after a loss. So, this game is in Jerry World, where they are 7-0. Haven't lost yet at home. Lions just won the division and clinched their first playoff berth since 2016. They are feeling themselves massively. They will get caught off guard, on this game and feel like they don't really need this game, which I doubt it. They do need this game massively. Goff will struggle versus the outstanding Cowboys defense, and Lions will have a horrible game, as we've seen them have many times this year. The Lions are 6-point underdogs. Cowboys put up 38.8 points per game, while the Lions allow 23.7 points a game. Again, that's when their defense is fully healthy. This game comes down to the turnovers, and Goff against top-ranked defenses has not looked good this year. This game goes to Dallas, and like I mentioned for my prop, Goff has been sacked 28 times this year, and the Cowboys average 2.9 sacks a game, almost 3 sacks a game. I think Micah Parsons has himself a game. Cowboys win. They edge one out against another good team. You know, why not? I hope I'm wrong about this. I would love to see them fall down in flames, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen in this game.
Yeah, I think the writing's on the wall also for
Cowboys to win.
Both teams are currently 11-4 and in the playoffs, as we said earlier. The Lions are the 3rd seed, while the Cowboys are the 5th seed.
This is such a huge game, man.
Huge game. So I got the Cowboys win this game 41-30. But they're on 2 different tracks right now, and this is why I got the Cowboys winning. Both are on streaks. Cowboys are on a 2-game losing streak. And the Lions are on a 2-game winning streak. All right? Those are going to end. The Cowboys need to win this game, as they lost the last 2 games to pretty big opponents. So they're going to try to prove that they can beat a pretty worthy opponent. And the Lions beat the Vikings last game, a division rival, and they clinched their first ever home playoff game since the 1900s. They've only ever made the playoffs in the wild card.
That's with a dinosaur stat.
Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy? And you know what's even crazier about that?
What's that?
They're on track to get their first home playoff game. And you know who they're going to play? If it ended today?
Who?
Matthew Stafford.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's one thing that I've been hoping it happens. Stafford will have to play a playoff game in Detroit.
And that's Detroit's first ever playoff game in probably his entire life.
You know what? That's going to be the most watched game this year.
Oh, yeah. That would be huge.
I don't think bigger than the Super Bowl, just because there's a bunch of strange people that just
When
watch
the
one game a
Niners
year.
and the Eagles play again, that'll probably beat that.
Maybe. I mean, you want to see Stafford versus old team, man.
Yeah, but also want to see Lamar versus Pat Mahomes in the playoffs. That'd be pretty
Brock
nice.
Purdy got hurt again.
Damn. Well, also, the Eagles hold the tiebreaker over the Cowboys, and the Cowboys need this win if they want to have a chance on my Eagles slipping up, and we never know nowadays with how they're playing, but I have faith in my Eagles winning division. The Lions have also only held their opponents to under 20 points in a game in 6 games this whole season. That's 6 out of 16. They're playing a Cowboys team that averages over 40 points at home. They're also undefeated at home. The Cowboys have the writing on the wall to win this game. They're undefeated at home. They average over 40 points per game, and they're playing a Lions defense that doesn't typically hold teams under 20 points per game, and a Lions team that's riding high and can sit on their hands as they are clinched division and going to the playoffs. And not to mention, Dak Prescott is also undefeated against the Lions as he's 4-0 and has never, ever lost a game. Cowboys in a desperate spot, needing a win. They're going to get it at home. They stay undefeated, and Dak Prescott stays undefeated against the Lions as they win 41-30.
Oh, wow. Gee. So the point total might be something you might want to target as an over. So that's our Saturday picks. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Again, 50 subscribers for this video for us to see the Cowboys play in Tampa by the time that game comes up, if it happens. Has to happen because me and him will not travel out of state to watch the Cowboys play. That is not going to happen ever unless it's
Cowboys,
the Super Bowl.
Tampa.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying if it happens.
It'll be in Tampa.
Yeah, it'll be in Tampa. I'm just saying.
Have to travel out of state.
You're not getting the point. I'm saying if it doesn't happen, we will not go watch the Cowboys play somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's what I'm trying to say. This game needs to happen for this to happen, but we need 50 subscribers first for it to even be considered. So make sure to do that and like and subscribe to this channel. And we'll see you guys on Sunday. Cash out.
Peace.